What's it like when everybody is singing, here we are again, here we are again? Now we have a repeat of the results of 1982, although Bayern had so much possession. The answer, well, I didn't even realize that's what they were singing. Well, we had a great chances tonight, but we couldn't score a goal. That's football, but it's bitter, yes. But of course, it won't be decisive for the outcome of the Champions League. We just have to carry on working in order to make sure we're successful. Thank you, Vinny. Next question. We're from Bavarian Broadcaster, please. Next question. Maybe you can say something about Jamal Musiala. We were all surprised when we saw that he wasn't on the team sheet right at the beginning. He was only on the bench. Why? Well, it had something to do with the last match. He wasn't feeling well for about 2 days, so we knew 90 minutes would be too long for him. Maybe 45 minutes would be okay, and that's why we just played it safe. And brought him on in the second half. So the reason for that was really because there was a physical problem, but there shouldn't be another problem for the next match.
Are you all working? Oh, okay. Die Süddeutsche Zeitung, okay.
The South German paper. You brought on Palinha. It was still 0-0. Do you think that was a moment when you thought, well, that would be a good result, and maybe we can just keep the 0-0 draw, or did you still hope to win the game? Answer, well, of course, I always want to win. I didn't think for a moment that we wanted to save and defend the 0-0 draw. You know, we had 2 big games against Bayer Leverkusen and Aston Villa, 2 big games, and we wanted to win them. And I just wanted to freshen up the team, and that's why I brought on Palinha, and that's what it was all about. That's what it was all about.
What is it? It's a leak.
Did it feel like a great occasion tonight? If you take your sort of Bayern perspective away just for a second, could you enjoy and appreciate the occasion? What it meant for us?
Yeah, I think when it comes to winning or losing, you don't need to take the context of so many years into it. It's just we lost the game, and the game has its own story. You know, we had big chances, didn't score them. We gave away a moment, and in that moment, Aston Villa, you know, obviously scored a goal, and I understand the occasion it was for the opponent today, and of course it's a special night for them, but it doesn't decide the Champions League today, so we have to take our learnings from this game, and I'm convinced that we're the type of team that will score the goals more often than we want, but tonight that's the story of the game.
And how difficult are Aston Villa's 2 centre-forwards to play against? First of all, Watkins, and then Duran after he came off the bench.
It's a Champions League team coming out of the coming out of the Premier League, so we know how competitive it is to get into the top 4. For that, you need top players, and you know their strikers, of course, are capable of doing this. But like I said again, it's something you take always into consideration, and the main thing for us is, in terms of how the game went, there's a story as well to this game. You know, like I said, I mean, I wasn't asked about. Was I asked about the no? But the point is really we have 15 minutes in the first half where it looks like we're starting really bright. It looks like we're sort of continuing with the momentum we've built, and then we have half an hour where, and this I will agree with, where although we're not conceding big chances, you feel moments could happen. it had that smell in the first half, in certainly for half an hour, not in the first 15, 20 minutes. And then the second half, I feel like that went again a little bit. So the threat wasn't there anymore as much. It had to do as well with the fact that our distances were a lot better in the second half to recover balls than in the first half. But you play against a team at home, if they resist and if they're able to defend well, because it's not just us having big chances, it's them defending well as well, then you always know that you can have a moment. And football is like this. If you don't take your chances, it can happen.
Okay, the last one, yes, behind. Can you take the microphone, please?
Hi, Vinny. Just in terms of the start you've had at Bayern, obviously loads of early wins, loads of goals, then the 2 games this week against Leverkusen and Aston Villa. I mean, how much harder have you found it in those 2 games, and what do you think you've learned after compared to what was going before?
I think over 2 games against 2 teams that I rate extremely highly, we conceded very few chances. And what we normally do so well, which is scoring our goals, for one reason or another, it's just been on the bar, on the post, or it's just been, you know, a near miss. But with the team that we have, I would never see this as a trend. It's just that's what happened for us now this week, and yeah, if we just focus on our own work, we'll win a lot of games still.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's. Okay, yeah, bitte. Yeah.
Weil du die Lehren angesprochen hast, die man aus so einem Spiel ziehen muss. Kannst du die Lehren sagen, welche Lehren ihr jetzt ziehen wollt? Was sind die Schritte, die man gehen muss?
Aber natürlich Lehren, immer Vorsicht mit dieses Wort, natürlich, weil es geht um Gewinnen, es geht um Ergebnis. Aber alles ist, auch wenn wir 5-0 gewinnen, gibt es immer noch was zu lernen. Aber ich habe es eigentlich alles erklärt, wie die erste Halbzeit gelaufen ist, wo wir richtig gut anfangen, wo alles aussieht wie die letzten Wochen und dann, wo wir halbe Stunde einen Schritt vielleicht später kommen. Nicht, dass wir das wollen, aber das passiert einfach. Und am Halbzeit haben wir das auch besprochen. In zweiter Halbzeit sieht dann auch wieder besser aus. Und das meine ich. Es geht jetzt nicht, dass wir gewonnen haben oder verloren. Nur es geht darum, wir haben unsere Chance gehabt, ja. Die Spieler wissen selbst, wenn wir die haben, müssen wir die Tore machen. Aber ich habe total Vertrauen, dass unsere Mannschaft viele Tore machen wird diese Saison. Aber wichtig ist, dass wir nicht diesen Schritt später kommen. Und das war für 30 Minuten so. Nicht die ganze Spiel, 30 Minuten. Und wir wünschen uns das jede Minute auf die ganze Saison, dass wir immer das gleiche Niveau haben. Das heißt Top-Niveau. Und das war nicht heute.
Danke, Vinny, danke euch. Have a good night. Bye bye. Ciao.
Danke.